You ever feel like you're working your butt off but still not seeing any real progress? It's frustrating, right? You think you're doing everything right, but something's just not clicking. Consistency. It's something we all want, but it's so damn hard to maintain. You think you're on the right track, then something knocks you off course, and suddenly you're back to square one. So, why is consistency so tough? Well, I think it comes down to a few key things. Let's talk about them. First, perfectionism, the desire to be better overnight. We've all been there. You set a big goal and you want it now. Perfectionism is a killer when it comes to consistency. You expect immediate results, like you want to see gains after just one workout or finish a book in one sitting. This is what I call the overnight success syndrome. You push yourself so hard on day one, you're exhausted by day two. And the worst part, if you didn't hit your goal for the day, you feel like the whole day was a waste. That mindset is toxic. The problem with perfectionism is that it sets you up for failure. It's unsustainable to expect perfection every single day. This toxic mindset also comes from comparing yourself to others. You see someone crushing it and think, why can't I be like that? You get caught in this loop of thinking you're not enough unless you're perfect. And that's when you burn out and quit. Second, addiction to self-improvement videos, information overload. All right, let's talk about this one. Self-improvement video overload. We've all been there. You find a YouTube channel, binge watch a dozen videos on how to level up, crush your goals, and become a millionaire by next year. You start feeling like you're doing something productive, but here's the issue. You watch all these videos, but guess what happens? You get more confused. You have so much information, you don't know what to implement first. And the worst part? You're still sitting there, watching, instead of actually doing. Information overload makes it harder to take action, because you don't know where to start, or if you're doing the right thing. So, instead of making progress, you end up spinning your wheels. 3. Having no purpose, the mindless grind. Here's a big one. No purpose. Ever feel like you're grinding for hours, but you don't really know why? Maybe you're working hard, but it feels meaningless. That's what happens when you're pushing yourself without having a clear purpose. It's like being on a treadmill. You're putting in all the effort, but you're not going anywhere. When you're working without a purpose, it's easy to feel lost. You ask yourself, why am I doing all this? What's the point? And if you're not careful, that feeling of emptiness turns into depression. The constant uncertainty about where you're headed can be draining. So, what can you do? All right, I get it. You're stuck. But here's the thing. Consistency doesn't have to be so hard. There are ways to break through these mental barriers and make progress. Let's talk about how we can turn things around. 1. Progressive overload. Start small, build gradually. Start small. And I mean really small. When I say small, I'm talking about something that seems almost laughable, like doing one push-up, writing a single sentence, or reading one page a day. It might sound ridiculous, but here's why it works. By starting small, you're setting yourself up for success. It's easy to accomplish, and that small win builds momentum. As time goes on, you gradually increase the intensity. One push-up becomes 10. One page becomes 5. And the best part? If you mess up, if you miss a day, that's okay. Forget about it. Don't let that derail you. Bring your focus back and keep moving forward. 2. Apply the learnings. Stop the video binge, start doing. Here's a big one. Stop watching more self-improvement videos. Seriously, it's time to apply what you've already learned. Instead of watching endless videos, take a break and actually do something with the knowledge you've gained. Recall the key takeaways from the videos you've already watched. Then go out and put those lessons into action. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you need more information before you start. You already have enough. Now take the next step and build on it. 3. Find your purpose, work with intention. You need a purpose. Without it, all the hard work you're putting in will feel empty. But here's the good news. Purpose doesn't have to be some grand thing. It can be simple, something that gives meaning to your daily grind. Take some time to reflect on what you want to achieve and why it matters to you. What gets you excited to wake up every day? It doesn't need to be about fame or fortune. It could be about personal growth, helping others, or creating something meaningful. Once you know your why, everything you do will have more direction, and that's when real progress happens. So, the key to consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about making small, sustainable progress, applying what you've learned, and working with a clear purpose. The journey might feel slow at times, but trust me, it's better than burning out trying to be perfect. Remember, keep it simple, stay focused, and don't give up. You got this. Take action today. Your future self will thank you.